everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. This week I'm actually going to talk about professionalism, reflective practice, and boundaries. This is all in one situation or session that I have with a particular client. Just a reminder, I work at outpatient mental health clinic for adults with mental illness. So, this particular session or client that I have, we worked together for a long time. So, I would consider us having a good working relationship. She's diagnosed with schizophrenia. She has a history of delusions and paranoia and family dysfunction, no history of substances use or anything, but she does have a long history of being in and out of the hospital. And in our previous sessions, she has told me different scenarios with other peers and even staff she had to work with in the past in different facilities, and even in her current residential facility, that she believes that people are making fun of her, talking behind her back, jealous of her, and even planning taking her meds and just doing all sorts of stuff, but she does not have any proof. She has mentioned before that she could hear, actually, she can mind read. She can read your thoughts and stuff like that, but whenever I ask for details, she prefers not to say. And so she's never really had any negative relationship with me or session towards me. It would always be involving another individual. I'm just there to listen and support her and make sure she utilizes her different coping methods, because she has a history of depression too. So I want to make sure she's stable, and she has been but for the past few weeks, she's definitely shown signs that something's off. There has been med changes, but according to her, she is feeling better. At least the physical symptoms of the shaking and whatnot has reduced, but I could definitely say that she shows signs of extreme paranoia. So in this particular session, she said that somehow we discussed about her family, and she was saying different things. She even made an APS report against her family, but that case was closed due to the APS worker not finding any proof of evidence, and her mental illness seems to be worsened. So in this session, let me get back to that. She was very agitated, very, like, her affect was flat. Her mood was, she usually smiles when, we're very relaxed and calm during our sessions, but this time she was very flat, very, like, nothing. And then she would get agitated and she would get frustrated, and I would try to redirect her, which usually works, but this time she was non-redirectable, and she started to say that I was getting jealous of her and this and that. And it was just, for some reason or another, I'm usually very calm, but this time it was really difficult to talk to her. So I mentioned that if it seems like this is not going anywhere, and it's best that we both calm down and come back next week. And for one reason or another, she didn't like that either. No, long story short, it ended pretty badly, but I tried to be professional about it too. But the following week when we met, she actually said that I was not professional, that I was supposed to keep calm or whatnot, but I wasn't. According to her, I wasn't, and her paranoia and whatnot. So her stories were definitely different from mine, how I viewed it. And every time I asked her if she took her meds, she did. She said she did. And I'm not too sure, but there's no way about for me to check to see if she is or not. I just have to take a word. But she actually met with our nurse practitioner and actually projected towards her and said that the nurse practitioner was jealous of her for whatever reason and was very agitated too and did not want to work with her ever again. So it's like these moments of frustration and agitation. So it's really weird. But in that, so it's just really difficult. That was the first time it was really difficult working with her, but we processed it. We actually talked about it, and we're actually right now we're calm, we're fine. I met with her today actually, and everything's fine. And just a reminder that I always keep reminding her that I'm supporting her. I'm here to listen to her and whatnot. I even asked her too, like, how can I support her, and if I am. So just to remind her that I'm here for her. It's not about me. It's about her. How best I could work with her. So I understand that even that moment, the past session, when we both were frustrated. I think sometimes it's okay to set boundaries, saying that since the session was not going anywhere, it's best to cut it short until a later time to process and calm down. So let me know what you guys think, because that session still lives in my mind sometimes. So I don't want to prevent that from happening. I think that's about it. So thank you so much. I'm sorry that it went over 5 minutes, but have a good weekend.